Ultamize. One reason weekends often feel strangely unsatisfying is that many people never psychologically transition out of work mode. Well, sure, the calendar changes, but the nervous system never fully changes with it. People leave work Friday afternoon and immediately continue checking email, thinking about work, responding to notifications, monitoring Slack, worrying about Monday, and mentally carrying unfinished stress straight into the weekend. So technically, the weekend starts, but psychologically, work mode never fully ends. I started realizing this years ago that my best weekends usually had some kind of transition ritual, not something elaborate, just something intentional that signaled the work week is over. A different mode of life is beginning now. For some people, maybe that's exercise Friday evening. For others, maybe it's a dinner with family. Could be a walk, music, turning off work notifications. I personally turn off my computer completely Friday night, but I do it every night as well. But I try to leave it off for the whole weekend. For others, it could mean going to a sporting event or cooking, meeting friends, going on a bike ride, reading fiction instead of business content can be a great transition activity. The specific activity matters less than the psychological transition itself. One thing I personally try to avoid is letting Friday night become just a collapse into the couch, mindless scrolling, half watching television while looking at a cell phone at the same time and stressing about next week. That's no good. That combination rarely creates real restoration. And interestingly, anticipation plays a major role here too. If you know something enjoyable is already built into the weekend, whether it's a soccer game Saturday morning, a social activity, a dinner, a hike, a beach walk, a family gathering, your brain often starts emotionally transitioning earlier and more positively. That's one reason recreational structure matters psychologically. It changes emotional momentum. Without intentional transition rituals, many weekends become emotionally blurry. Work stress bleeds into leisure time. Leisure time gets interrupted by digital distraction. Sunday anxiety arrives early, and the brain never fully settles into restoration mode. There's also another subtle problem. Many people unconsciously turn Friday night into revenge bedtime procrastination. They stay up absurdly late because psychologically they want to extend freedom, but often what they really extend is just exhaustion. Then Saturday starts sluggishly. Sleep rhythm gets disrupted. Energy drops. Sunday night feels even worse. Monday feels miserable. And people mistakenly assume the solution is simply more rest. But often the real issue is poor transition. One of the most useful things you can do for your weekends is intentionally create some kind of consistent boundary between work mode and restoration mode. Because restoration rarely happens automatically in a world where technology is constantly inviting your attention back into stress, back into stimulation and unfinished mental loops.